following podcast is recorded and produced by Emerge, a media creators co-op, in affiliation with the network at bicbb-radio.com.
And today, hello, I'm Isabelle.
And I'm Nicole, Isabelle's mom, and welcome to another episode of the Mom and Daughter Disney Dreamers podcast.
Episode 22.
Yes.
And by title, I'm going to be interviewing my mother today. On the last episode, she interviewed me, but now it's my turn. And my questions are very, very good. They're on my phone, and I'm excited.
I'm nervous. Because you never know what's going to happen here.
Yes.
So,
Of course, first, we are going to do a quote because it is tradition. And, yeah, so we're excited.
And this time I'm just kind of randomly picking one. It's from our book, the official Walt Disney quote book, and I got this on Amazon. So, let's see.
Yes, I do love doing the quotes because they're nice and I like them, and yeah, but I do like them because it's nice to soothe in, and usually they're good. And yeah, do you have one?
Yeah, I found one. Now, even though we haven't been there yet, this caught my eye. This says, Disneyland is a work of love. We didn't go into Disneyland just with the idea of making money. Because that's really where Walt's heart started in Disneyland.
I want to go to Disneyland.
Yeah, me too. Okay, which one are you going to pick? And if you're watching, we are now doing our podcast on video. We are both wearing our Beauty and the Beast musical sweatshirts. And when I was getting ready, picked this out, who I laid on the bed and who comes over to the bed but are one of our cat's s'mores. So if you see lots of cat fur on this, it's s'mores, because she was being very comfy on our bed.
Yes, okay. I like this one.
All right.
But love, they say, can work miracles. And the miracle can make a story.
Aw, that's sweet.
Very nice. I wanted to say one more thing before we start. Thank you so much for 1,015 followers on Instagram. That is huge. We are going to start doing some giveaways, which is exciting.
This is news.
No, we're doing them. We
have talked about it. I just didn't realize you were going to mention that today, at this moment.
We are going to make some videos and talk about it, but I just want to say thank you so much. We want to try and get to 2,000 by the end of the year, so tell your family, tell your parents, tell your siblings, tell your neighbors, tell your pets.
to follow.
Yeah,
there are a lot of pet Instagram channels out there. Initially, our goal for 2026 was to get to 1,000, and we've already beat that. So now we are setting a new goal. So we were actually talking about it on the way over to do this recording. Should we do like 1,500 or 2,000? So, but we're gonna set the goal high and aim for 2,000 followers on Instagram. So please go over there and follow us, like us. We're also on Facebook and now, of course, YouTube as well. So if you haven't already, please go over and subscribe and hit that bell so that you can get our notifications of when we have new videos and new podcasts. And of course, if you're listening, and not watching, we're on Apple and Spotify. So thank you. And feel free to leave us a review over there and we can read it on one of our upcoming episodes. We'd really appreciate it. And it helps our following and for people to find us. So, both on Apple and Spotify and YouTube. So the more likes, the better. So thank you so much.
Okay, shall we get into the interview? I
Sure.
want to be as professional as I can be. All right, here we go.
Okay.
So, I have the same first two questions you asked me last time. Starting off easy. Who is your favorite character? Character and princess.
All right. Well,
if you have to choose.
Okay. Well, that one's easy and I think I've mentioned it in the past recordings, and I think you might already know my answer. But my favorite character is Pluto. And I love Minnie. So we have our cat named Minnie. So, and princess, my all-time favorite is Snow White. So, and I would say if I had to choose a second, it would be Belle, because I'm really into all the Beauty and the Beast stuff, especially because of you. And when we when I see new like merch coming out or new products, I always love following it, and I love seeing all the Snow White merch as
Okay.
well.
What is one character you'd want to spend the day with at the park?
Hmm. Okay. I've really been into Inside Out lately, so I guess I'll say Joy because I mean, she'll turn everything into a happy experience. Even if we're like waiting in line for a long time, I think she'll just make it fun
Mm-hmm.
and like look for the good. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'll say Joy.
Okay, I really want to know this question. So it's kind of like a two-part. The first few times you went to Disney, I want to know something that they don't have now that you really liked, and something that they don't have now that you don't like.
So that they don't have now,
That you do like.
and that I wish they would bring
That
back.
that you miss,
Okay.
and something that they did have that you don't like.
Okay, and all right. So, I mean, when I went for the first time, I was an adult. I had graduated college, and like I've mentioned it before, I went with my aunt, uncle, my nana, and my sister, and we had done that behind the scenes tour, and it wasn't like something we had to pay extra for.
Mm-hmm.
It was like a kind of like a ride experience. It was like on a little trolley, and we got to be seeing a lot of the behind the scenes stuff. I wish they would bring that back because I love all the behind the scenes stuff. I know there's things now that you can do that you can pay for that. I also miss the different like how the stuff that was used to be at Hollywood Studios, where they had like the big different like head busts, and like I posed with Betty White for that. I love that. And I love like the characters more interaction, just kind of like moving around more like in the parks versus like going to a certain spot and waiting for them to show up.
Oh.
I wish they would bring more of that back. I know like the past year they've recently
Mm-hmm.
like some of the princesses have been
Yeah.
walking around more with
Yeah.
their prince or what have you. I do like that.
And stuff you don't like?
Stuff that I don't like that they used to have.
Or it could be something that they still have.
Hmm.
It could be a ride, it could be a character, it could be an experience, a restaurant, a hotel. Actually, all hotels are probably still there.
Yeah.
But,
I'm not sure.
yeah. I mean,
That's a tough one.
for me, I think it would be the Genie Plus.
Oh, okay.
It was just like they had so much stuff, and it was like really complicated.
Yeah. The Lightning Lane, I do like that. I know they've switched it around.
Yeah.
There's so many different like types.
I think what they have now is nice.
Yeah, I think that's better. And I know people don't like that they have to pay for it, but time is it, what's the phrase? Time is money. We value our time,
Yeah.
so I definitely recommend doing the Lightning Lanes, and you don't have to do it for everything.
Mm-hmm.
I do miss the fast pass like little the mementos. I wish I missed that kind of stuff. Like they're even trying to get away with like the maps, like the paper maps. They still have them, but
Okay.
yeah.
What is
If I think of something else,
what is something you want to add at each park? So it doesn't have to be a ride. It could be a ride, or like a character, or an experience, or a restaurant.
Mhm.
Anything.
At each park, do it separately.
If there's one park you really want, if there's a park you can't think of, it's fine. But
Okay. I would say at Epcot, I would love for there to be more countries. I think Greece would be beautiful. I mean, I would love to go to Greece in person, but there's so many countries that in my whatever my lifetime ends up to be, I don't think I'll be able to get to as many places. So like in a way, like I experienced that through Epcot, and like that one year for my birthday, you and Dad took me on a trip around the world, and it was at Epcot, and that was amazing. So I would love for that. I think I remembered something, and I guess it could kind of go with this question to something to bring back to the parks. More like the street performers. Like I miss that. Like our very first trip with you, we did we went to Epcot, and in Mexico, they had the whole band, and that's where you had the maracas, and it was just you and the whole band, and it was just so cute. And a lot of the performers in China are like now indoors, but and I think depending on weather and stuff, they go outdoors. But I wish they had more of that, like street performers, more like bands, singers, just more musical things per country so that you can experience it. Like in Italy, I think like they of course have music because like we've danced in the square in the piazza, but like maybe some more live music. And at I would say Magic Kingdom, I think in addition to what they have already for Beauty and the Beast, I think it would be amazing if they had like a ride or experience, and they do it at the Disney parks overseas. Also, I think Rapunzel, the only area that she has at Magic Kingdom are the bathrooms.
Yeah, I see videos of the Charlie Brown song, like, I got a piece of candy, I got a chocolate bar, and then, like, he says, I got a rock. It's the same thing where, like, Rapunzel's like, I got a bathroom, so it's
That's
funny. But,
yeah,
I mean, the bathroom is beautiful, don't get me wrong.
It's just not
just,
enough.
I wish they, even if it was just, like, some type of thing that you could do, and not even a ride, just like an attraction or something.
Yeah, it could be something similar to Enchanted Tales with Belle. Like have it be Rapunzel theme.
Or like maybe something where like they have her hair, like her wig or something. Like her hair braid, and you like put like a flower in her hair. It's like an experience or something.
Yeah, I would like that.
But yeah.
Yeah, and then I would say at Hollywood Studios, I don't know if there's any. I know it's tough, but like, if there's any way to have it not feel so cramped, because like when I am there, it just kind of feels a little claustrophobic. But I don't know how you necessarily fix that. But I do like that they've added things that we have not yet experienced. So next time we go, I definitely want to go to Hollywood Studios, and I'm not always one to say that, but the new villain show, the new Ariel live show, some of the other things that they've added, I definitely want to experience that. Animal Kingdom, what they could add.
For me?
Yeah, what do you say?
I think they need something. Like Hollywood Studios has their thing, Epcot has their thing, Magic Kingdom has their thing. Maybe like something, I don't know, like a parade? Something like...
Oh, that would be cute.
Like with the with the rides that they have. Like do some type of parade.
Yeah.
Or something, because it just feels like it's just not there right now.
I thought of something at Grand Floridian. Now, we did that restaurant several years ago. Was it Park 1400? Is that the proper name? Where it was Cinderella, Prince Charming, Lady Tremaine, and the stepsisters. And then they changed.
Wish they brought it back.
I wish they would bring that back. They changed it. Like, it was closed down for several years, mainly because of COVID. And then when they reintroduced it back, they totally changed the theme. And I loved it when we went. And we went at least twice, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so there's different characters there now. And and they're kind of like all mixed match. It's not like one overall theme. So I do like, I would maybe somehow they would bring that back.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is something that people your age or older people do that you necessarily don't like? Like if they post something or they just do at Disney.
Maybe just like, I don't know, mimic like what, like maybe like what the trends are type of thing, where they get maybe too much into that.
Like old people, they do trends.
Yes, girl, they do. Yeah. I think too, like standing in line, like everybody's on their phone, and you're doing that game where you got to do the flip thing.
Oh, you don't like it?
Sometimes, but not the whole time. Like Disney has all these things like around you, trying to.
It's funny that you just brought that up, 'cause
entertain
I saw
you.
a video
Oh,
about that on Instagram yesterday, saying, "Oh, I walk into a Disney ride, and there's those people who are playing that game that has
the flip thing,
like the charades thing." Yeah.
I mean, it's cute for a while, but like I don't know, just kind of take it in. And I do like the the people watching.
Yeah. Okay. Same type of question.
Mhm.
What's something that people my age do that you don't like? Or even like something that I do at Disney that you don't like?
Really? I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't really have any big griefs or beefs or anything with you.
Okay, but
when
like
we
people
go.
my age do.
I think like not pausing, like not the people watching. Like, okay, what's next? What's next? What's next? Like take a pause. Like, let's get a snack. Let's
Yeah,
go get
but,
that
like,
Mickey.
Disney is always on like the go go go. You know,
Right,
you
I
have to
know.
like.
I know it's on the go go go,
It's
but
not
sometimes you gotta
always
sit.
on the go go go, but I think if you want to do everything you want to do, you have to.
Well, you have to have a
You know,
plan.
you have to be able to think. Okay, we'll skip this lunch. We'll just get a pretzel, and that'll hold us over till dinner. You know.
Mm-hmm.
You can't sit there for 30 minutes waiting for your food while the
Family
lightning lane.
mobile app.
Well,
and then
yeah,
it's
but
ready.
that takes forever too.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Which this one you've kind of talked about, if you could design a ride, what would it be?
Yeah, I've said before, like Inside Out, and I think you did said that too when we did our last episode. So I still will say Inside Out. I do like that the Zootopia is at the show, but I also think Zootopia could be a ride. I know at Animal Kingdom they're redoing, like they're taking the whole dinosaur land out, and then they're going to put what do you call it? Help me out.
What?
What are they replacing the dinosaur area with at Animal Kingdom? I can't think of the movie. Encanto and Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones to me does not feel like Animal Kingdom, so they could have done like a whole ride for Zootopia, which would make like sense. Not saying that they don't do that show that replaced the Bug Life, but they could have done like a ride too.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Okay. Same type of question for both. What is a Disney movie that a lot of people like that you don't like, and a Disney movie that you like but a lot of people don't like? And if you can't think of one that you don't like but a lot of people like, I think I might have one for you.
All right,
Wall-E.
share it. Oh, I can. Oh my god, I just the one time my husband Rick and I watched it ourselves. I don't know where you were. Maybe you were like too little or something, or maybe you weren't even born yet. When did Wall-E come out? It's been out for quite some time. I couldn't get into it. I still can't. And then we watched it, the three of us, and I'm like I'm done with this movie. Like I did not want to watch it anymore. I finally watched it until the end, and at first I just didn't really get it at all.
I think it's tough because
Thank you for giving me that.
Because a lot of people, they like it because it kind of shows like a lot of people like who like it. It's like people who like robots and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I personally don't love it because nobody talks till like Wall-E gets shipped to that like a different planet or something. So
He does fall in love, but
it's not my favorite. I mean,
yeah,
they don't really have anything at Disney for it, which
that's true.
they could because it is. I think it's a Pixar movie, right? I think it's a Pixar movie.
Yep.
So I don't know. I don't love it, but I don't hate it.
Yeah.
And then is there one that you love that you feel a lot of people don't like, or?
Let's see.
I think maybe Snow White.
Why are you getting down on my Snow White? Wait, it's a classic, and I just don't think people appreciate it. People did not like the live action, the new one that came out, but I really enjoyed it.
Because the live action, a lot of people don't like it because number one, the actress.
Whatever.
Because she was saying things like, I don't think Snow White needs a man and stuff. Mm-hmm. And then number two, I think people don't like it because there was it was like almost 2 hours long, and the first night was only like an hour.
Mhm.
So they added so many
Right.
things
I'm
that
not-
didn't need to be.
Yeah, I'm not a
in it.
huge fan of all the live actions
And I
because
think-
sometimes don't
Yeah,
ruin
I'm
the
interested
original.
to see how they do with the Tangle movie, because most of the live actions, and Moana, but most live actions they don't do as well as
Mhm.
the.
I have to say
original.
I really did enjoy the Beauty and the Beast live action
Yeah.
movie. That was one of the best.
I would say a
Yeah.
lot of people don't like Snow White, just the original one, because it's just. It was the first princess movie, you know. There wasn't great camera work like the ones now. They're better, which
Right. Well, but look at how much technology has changed. So I guess I'll agree with you there that maybe people don't appreciate it as much. But we used to have our own theater in our living room,
Mhm.
We all had a part. Well, you
Yeah,
played
I had
Snow White.
What did you have?
I was Dopey.
Oh, my dad was Evil Queen.
He was the evil queen
Yeah,
and
it's funny.
the witch, and then I did other parts too. So all right.
What is a ride in the villains area that you would make?
Oh, so the new villains area coming in at Magic Kingdom. Well, I believe the huge castle is going to be like Maleficent's castle from like the plans that have been revealed.
Mhm.
But however, it did come out in the news recently after the new CEO Josh D'Amaro was announced that now again, this might just be like a rumor that he's like scratching a lot of plans and asking the Imagineers to be even more creative, go above and beyond that's already being planned. And I really like that. Like, however, I don't want it to last, like, take another like 5 years to make.
Mm-hmm.
There should be, I think, one ride like dedicated like towards like the main villains like Maleficent, like the Evil Queen. However, I think there should be another ride, not so much like a roller coaster, but something like dark and twisty, where it incorporates. I think it would be cool if it incorporated multiple movies, like multiple villains, so it's not all just one. And so like you can go into the different like lands. So like you're going to the deep like dark like sea for Ursula, and then you're like zoomed in and out to like go like the the Lion King villain. Like, you know, I think that would be cool to incorporate like multiple villains into one ride. Also, I think similar to Enchanted Tales with Belle, it'd be really cool if they did one with I think the Evil Queen from Snow White. And people need to meet her at the end. I think that would be cool.
'Kay.
So,
The Toy Story trailer, I think it'll be a week now that it's been out since this is now posted. What do you think? Because you did see it. Correct?
yeah. I watched it when it came out. I think I got an email about it, and then we watched it together too. I think it looks cute. Like it's
Woody's
interesting.
balding.
But why? Why does Woody have to be?
Because it
Oh.
shows that the toys are getting old, and you know, I
It
think
also makes me sad.
I think of this one, the other Toy Story movies, they've all just been, you know, them fun. They have to figure this out. But I think this one is really showing what's going to happen in the future and is happening.
What's the girl's name?
Bonnie.
Bonnie.
You know, right when she's playing. Literally, she's playing with this toy, and then like this phone, this iPad, this comes
the
in.
lily
and,
pad.
Yeah, lily
Yeah.
pad, and so it just shows kind of what is happening in the world.
Yeah,
I don't know who's directing the movie. Do you know who?
not offhand. I have to
But
look it up.
I think they're predicting the future,
Interesting.
which has already
I
happened.
thought they were going to age Bonnie out a little bit.
She is aged.
Really?
She's like, she was this tall in the first one. She's like now this tall.
I don't know. And
Her
I thought
face
they would
looks
bring
different.
Andy back. Like, I wonder how much Andy will be there. I know he went away to college and stuff.
He
but
wasn't in Toy Story 5. I mean, no, Toy Story 5 is coming out. He wasn't in
Yeah.
Toy Story 4.
I know, but like I don't know. Like, how many more can they have? I do like
Okay.
the fact that Toy Story has like the fun comical things for kids, but then they have like these like like statements and inside jokes that like definitely adults will get.
Yeah.
Like it will go over like a young kid's head.
Yeah.
Maybe not yours because like you're a young teen, but so I'm looking forward to it. We definitely need to like do a day all about Toy Story. When
Yeah.
it comes out in June. It'll be here
this
before you know it.
question, I'm really actually wondering if Disney was closing.
No.
Okay.
No. It's not closing.
Listen,
Why would you even say that? You're making me mad.
if Disney was closing and you could only pick 10 characters that like to pick and like live with you. 10 Disney characters. The other ones are banished.
No.
Who would you pick?
This is like, well, okay. Characters and princesses? Can the princesses be there too, or just characters?
All princesses are saved.
Oh, princesses are saved. Okay. All right.
Because they would be my 10.
All right. So I can only pick 10? 10. Okay. We're going to have Minnie. I guess we'll do Mickey. And then Daisy and Donald and Pluto. So that's 5. Woo. I'm going to say Clarabelle. Because she will be singing and providing entertainment that we didn't even know we needed. So that's 6, right? Like maybe get away from the Fab 5. Oh my gosh, what about Dopey? Can he be there? Because he's part of the princess.
Yeah.
Maybe like somebody to take care of. That's 7. Oh my gosh, this is hard.
Yeah. You missed one of the Fab 6.
I thought it was Fab 5.
It's Fab 6.
Ooh.
The other one who people think is a dog.
Oh yeah, Goofy.
You missed Goofy.
I'm sorry.
How dare you?
Okay.
You're
Goofy.
gonna.
So that's 8. I need 2 more. I'm trying to think when we see them who I would save.
I mean, they could be like princess sidekicks.
Oh, Lumiere and Cogsworth.
What about my Olaf?
Oh, Olaf. This I don't have we need more. We need more. Mrs. Potts because she can cook for us.
Well, that's 12. Okay, next question.
This is
I
too
thought
hard.
that would be nice to throw in there.
No, thanks.
Okay, I want you to, besides Disney World, from the parks I want you to rank each Disney area from the ones you want to go to the most. Like Disneyland Paris, Disneyland California, Disneyland Tokyo. I don't know which other ones there are, but those ones too.
Okay. Well, I would love to go to Disneyland in California. I think that's a little more realistic to get to, even though it's on the opposite coast of where we are. I really, really want to go to Disneyland Paris. That's on my wish list for sure. And I would say Disneyland in Tokyo. Because I've heard really, there's so many amazing things happening there.
They have that whole thing for Rapunzel.
Yes. And I think that's it. Okay. I do think, I'm surprised. I know this wasn't part of your question. Why isn't there a Disney in Canada? Just curious. I know it's a random question, but I wonder if someday there will be.
I don't know.
Okay.
If you were to work at Disney,
yes.
What ride? I mean, what job would you like?
If I could work at Disney, like just for a day or like the rest of my career, or
I mean, it could be forever, whatever.
I would love to be one of the characters because, like, I do have mascot experience. So if you're looking for somebody,
she's been elephant.
Yes.
That's all she's been.
No, I have been more.
Oh, you've been an elephant.
No, I've been the elephant mascot for the Alzheimer's Walk for several years, and you were even my baby elephant sidekick. And I was the Easter Bunny. I was the Easter Bunny helper for a project.
When?
Yes. When I used to work for a certain human service agency, and we had a chocolate shop. Yes.
Were you the bunny?
Yes, I was. Yes, people loved me. Anyways.
In a mascot, yeah, they love you.
Oh my gosh. I I don't know what's happening here, folks.
What
Anyways, I
is
would love to
your-
be like a character at Disney. I would prefer to be, if I, not to be too picky, but I prefer to be indoors if possible. Like I would be a great Pluto. I would
What
be a
character
great
would you
cat,
wanna be?
the Marie cat. Like
What character would you want to be?
I just said Pluto. Yes,
Well,
and I would enjoy also to be like a photographer for the photo pass. I would love that, like to help families and pose them and like do the magic shots. I think
I'm
you and
sorry
me.
for the families who have her as our photographer.
Oh my God, what is up with you today? I would just like enjoy meeting people, ask them where they're from, have a little chit chat and get them comfy to pose. Because like sometimes like some people aren't comfy, and I would hope to make them comfy. And on a serious note, if I could work for Disney, I would love, 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 love to be like in their. What, is she falling asleep, folks? Come on. You said you were going to be professional.
Yeah,
I would
right.
love to be in their marketing department, in their communications department. So that would be like a dream come true.
Okay.
Hmm.
What is your favorite hotel we've stayed at and your least favorite?
That we've actually stayed at. Okay. I loved the Riverside, the princess room that we had.
Mhm.
That was beautiful. That was
Mhm.
really beautiful. And not to be a downer, but the All Stars, I guess I would have to say.
You don't like it?
I mean, I do like it for quick trips, obviously to be economical. Even if it wasn't a quick trip, I like if that was the only way to go. Of course, I'm going to stay at All Star. Like I would prefer though the preferred buildings. I enjoy the Animal Kingdom, but the bigger lodge.
Yeah.
So,
If
yeah, I really enjoyed the Riverside. That was gorgeous, and it was just beautiful.
Okay. If you could only pick one Disney ride to stay on for 24 hours, what would it be? Out of every single ride.
Wow,
Yeah, that's a
that's a
toughie.
tough one. And it would just keep going and going and going.
Yeah, like you would obviously the roller coasters are out.
Yeah, I'm not going to do a roller coaster.
Um,
And I wouldn't, even though the carousel's simple, I wouldn't because I don't want to keep
It'll get
spinning.
annoying.
Yeah, people are gonna scream like, "Why would she want that?" I think Small World. I'm just trying to think of like which parks.
why?
Mm, you could just
But it's gonna be stuck in your head for years.
24 hours. What would you choose?
Guardians
Oh my God, really?
or Space Mountain.
Wow.
Okay, what is a
The
ride?
Frozen ride wouldn't be bad.
Yeah. Okay, or Remy or Pirates because they have that. Okay, wow, there's a lot of rides. Okay, what is besides a roller coaster?
Oh, and Mickey's Railroad.
What is a ride that you would not want to stay on for 24 hours? But it can't be a roller coaster because I know you would not want to stay on any roller coaster for 24 hours.
Well, does Guardians count as a roller coaster?
Yes, that's a roller coaster.
Okay, stop giving me such a hard time. I would probably say, even though I enjoy the ride and like it, but I wouldn't want to be doing it for 24 hours straight, is the Hollywood Terror.
Tower of Terror.
Tower of Terror, yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would go on it like twice in the day, but I don't want to be on it back
Okay.
and forth for 24 hours.
Yeah, there's a lot of controversy with Mickey ears. Like some people, either people love them or hate them. Do you? I know you get headaches, so it might be hard. But like,
Mhm.
do you like them? Do you not like them?
I like them, but you know what? I don't wear them. Like you have a few now, and I got you the one pair, the Bell ones. Those were so pretty. I have heard that, ironically, the ones at Disney, like in the parks, are not as comfy.
Mm-hmm.
And like, there's a lot of Etsy shops out there and other like private like creators that make their ears more comfy. So if I could like be guaranteed that I'm not going to get a headache or be be more comfy, then I would wear them. I think they'd be cute. And like
Okay.
they can match your outfit and or whatever the theme that we're doing. However, also when we go, it's hot year round, but I don't want to be like really sweaty wearing them the whole time either. So yeah.
Okay. Okay, last question.
Oh, okay.
For Disney, when we go again, what is something that you feel like, okay, we have to do this? Something that we don't have to do again. Like, but that we have done before. Like, okay, we don't have to do this. It could be a ride, it could be anything. It could be a hotel.
I would say that we don't have to do. Am I okay? I would probably say the lunch or dinner at Cinderella's castle.
That you don't have
That we don't have
okay.
to do because we've done it a few times.
And something we have
But
to do.
just because I don't know, I think the food, and then also we've done it. I would prefer to like eat in the Bease's castle again. I would prefer that, and something that I would say is a tradition to keep doing, if we're talking about food or restaurants, is the Snow White dinner at Wilderness Lodge. I love that restaurant so much.
Okay.
Yeah, and I do enjoy Chef Mickey's too. It's a nice tradition that we have.
Yeah.
However, I would like to try like Topolino's or some of the other character restaurants that we have not done for breakfast. Because breakfast, I don't think you can go wrong with food, especially if it's a buffet. Like you can't really go too wrong there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for your answers.
Yeah.
This interview went well, and
Oh well, thank you very much, ma'am.
yeah, should we say what our next episode is gonna be?
What our next episode is going to be? Is that a guarantee?
It's
All right.
guarantee.
Okay. All right. Should we let everybody know we're going to do something similar, but
We're going to be interviewing our father.
well,
My father.
your dad, my husband. All right. Yeah. And he won't know the he won't
he's not
know
gonna
the
know them. And
he won't know the
he'll
questions.
Have so much fun.
So maybe we'll have to
And then we're gonna
research and see what we should
we're
do.
gonna be like predicting what so we're gonna have whiteboards and we're gonna write what we think he will answer.
Yeah. So some of his answers better be quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, shall we get to our tale of the week?
Yes. Let's do it. Do you want to go first or me?
You.
Okay, me. Well, everyone, our tale of the week is usually something we recap. Something has happened to us recently that's been good or enjoyable. And I want to say that my tale of the week is the new Bath and Body Works Disney collection. I can't say how excited I've been for it. I just had a feeling that it was coming out this month in February, because that's like around the same time that they did last year. And I heard some rumors out there on social media, internet, that it was coming, and I was so excited. So I'm like, so many people are like members. They get the member deals and they get the previews of the emails and everything. And so when that came out, I was super excited. And I kept texting Isabelle. Of course, during the school day, she can't have her phone, but like I keep texting her and saying, I'm so excited. And then and then I would see snippets of like what was coming out in the collection. And
yeah, you were texting me like crazy.
Yeah,
I'm like,
there's
calm
Snow
down.
White, there's Rapunzel, and I think the items are just beautiful. So Isabel and I went. That I didn't buy anything online, but we went that Friday when it was all out in stores. Like we met up. Dad dropped you off, and we went shopping. And lucky for everyone, we're going to do a little Bath and Body Works haul. So stay tuned for that. That'll be coming up. But yeah, I loved everything. There were a lot of unique items, not just the scents, but like the backpack. That's beautiful.
We did get it, so you guys will be able to see it.
Yeah.
But
And you enjoy the shopping too, right?
I loved it.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's your tale of the week?
My tales
Ooh, she is too.
of the week are on last Friday. I I went to this wedding convention with my cousin Lexi, who was on the podcast. Because she's getting married. I'm the junior bridesmaid, so I felt like, okay, I need to take her because I need to see what she's thinking. So we just went to some tables and we got to see like what type of things she was thinking, and they have some pretty good deals. So she might be going with a few of them, which is exciting. It was really fun.
I was supposed to go with you, but then we had a work bingo because we saw it together.
Mm-hmm.
But did they have like samples of desserts and things?
Yeah, so we had many desserts. They were good. Some orange chocolate from Platters, which was very good. This like cake thing, I didn't really care for it, but it was nice. So that was very nice.
Oh, good.
My second tale of the week is today. Before we left, she was getting ready in my room, and I was doing cheers with my cat Minnie. And I was making her arms move and clap, and I was saying the cheers, and she was doing them, and she had a lot of fun. She was mad, but Minnie, I just love her
Minnie
so much.
brings you so much joy.
She was making biscuits in my room earlier.
Yeah, she's so cute. Yeah, when you were, because I was using your mirror to like fix my hair and stuff. She was purring. I could hear her. She was so cute.
Yeah, I love her.
Yeah. And then S'mores, I got S'mores hair all over my hoodie here. And then earlier, Kitty, our other cat, she was meowing up a storm.
Yeah.
And she visited for a while with us. So.
All right. Yeah.
All right. So, thank you for
joining.
Yes. And we'll see you.
Let us know if
see you next time.
You have any questions for us.
Yes. Send us an email at momanddaughterdisneydreamers@gmail.com. And be sure to subscribe and follow us over and listen to us on Apple and Spotify, and ring that bell over on YouTube, and of course Instagram and Facebook. So
yeah.
we'll
So
see
we
you
hope you have
next
a great day.
time.
We'll see you soon. Bye.
All right, take care.